Prog rock fusion guitarist Allan Holdsworth is dead. He was 70. I'm John Bowden from Rock History Book. He was one of the most innovative, technical, and original guitarists on this planet, possibly one of the greatest musicians who ever walked this earth. His daughter Louise released the following statement on Facebook. It is with heavy hearts that we notify everyone of the passing of our beloved father. We would appreciate privacy and time while we grieve the loss of our dad, granddad, friend, and musical genius. We will update close friends and family when service arrangements have been made, and will notify the public of an open memorial service, which all would be welcome. We are undeniably still in shock with his unexpected death and cannot begin to put into words the overwhelming sadness we are experiencing. He is missed tremendously. Louise, Sam, Emily, and Rory. There really was nothing he could not do. The guy could play fusion, prog, rock, any type of genre, influencing the likes of Eddie Van Halen, Joe Satriani, Alex Lifeson of Rush, among others. Holdsworth was born in Bradford, England on August 6, 1946. Through the years, I've been told by many guitarists that it was actually dangerous to try to emulate Allan Holdsworth on guitar. You could get lost in those solos. You could get lost in his innovation, just trying to touch that stuff. It would take more than 10 years of your life just to get started. His complex chord progressions were not for the weak. Holdsworth's recording started when he was 23 in 1969 with the one and only album from his band Igginbottom. Then there was Sunship with future King Crimson percussionist Jamie Muir. There were actually a string of projects with the group Nucleus in 72, Tempest in 73. More of his 70s discography included 2 superb albums with Soft Machine, the new Tony Williams Lifetime, and Pierre Moerlen's Gong. And not that anyone in the know, at least, needed any convincing, but you gotta be good to play with Jean-Luc. Holdsworth was on his #1 classic album, Enigmatic Ocean, from 1977, 1983's Individual Choice, and they joined up again in 2007 for the Atacama Experience. Holdsworth was also the main guitarist on 2 of Bill Bruford's solo albums from the late 70s, Feels Good to Me and One of a Kind. He was also one of the members of one of the most underrated prog bands of all time, UK. Holdsworth was the guitarist on their self-titled first album in 1978 with violinist-keyboardist Eddie Jobson, Bruford, and bassist-vocalist John Wetton, who we just lost in January. He also played with Stanley Clarke and Level 42. Holdsworth also recorded more than a dozen albums, including Velvet Darkness from 1976, which Creed Taylor of CTI Records released as his first solo album, but unfortunately, the guys were just jamming in the studio. It wasn't meant to be released, and Holdsworth always regarded it as unauthorized album, and he never made any money on it. There was one of my favorites, Metal Fatigue, which AllMusic called one of the most important fusion albums of the 1980s. The guitarist did say Hard Hat Area from 1993 was one of his personal favorites. He also covered jazz standards in 1996 with None Too Soon. It's kind of sad when you look at someone like Allan Holdsworth, who was not well known outside of the people in the know in fusion, in prog, and some people in rock, because he really was one of the most gifted guitarists, musicians that ever walked on this earth. Guitarist John McLaughlin told the Union Tribune in 2003, Allan plays things so advanced, I can't explain some of it, and I've let him know that. If you're not familiar with his work, go back. Not only his solo albums, but his contributions to so many different outfits through the years. You'll get lost in this stuff, and you'll be happy you did. May he rest in peace. Really, I'll say it again, truly one of the most gifted musicians of all time. Make sure you comment on our videos and subscribe to our channel and share our videos. I'm John Bowden. This is Rock History Music.